So we have here the type 4 curve. No? So for the type 4, if we are going to remember, the type 4 is y squared is equal to a polynomial in x over a polynomial in x. So ilabas muna natin siya sa ganung mukha, in general form and then factored form later. So for the y, no, for the y squared, as you can see here, we have y squared here and here. So i-factor out natin si y squared. So we have y squared, this is x squared minus 2x minus 3. And for the x, ilipat natin sa kabila, that is positive x squared na siya. Ito ay magiging negative 4x, tapos ito ay magiging negative as well. So, we have here y squared is equal to x squared minus 4x minus 12 over x squared minus 2x minus 3. So, this is now our general form. At makikita natin sa general form natin na we have the y squared is equal to a polynomial in x over a polynomial in x. So, therefore, we can say that this equation is type 4 curve. So, kung dadalhin natin siya sa factored form, then we have here, idiretso na natin, no? So, the factors of the negative 12 is what? That's 6 times 2, right? Or 3 times 4. Pero, alin sa kanila ang may sum na negative 4? So, yung may sum na negative 4 is negative 6 at saka positive 2. Diba? 6 times 2, negative 6 times 2 is negative 12. Pag pinag-add natin yung negative 6 at saka yung positive 2, ang sagot niya naman dyan ay negative 4. So, yun yung factor natin. So, we have here x minus 6 at saka x plus 2. And for the denominator, dalawang number na pinag-multiply mo ay negative 3, pero pag pinag-add mo ay negative 2. So, it is negative 3 times positive 1. Kasi negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. Pag pinag-add natin to, negative 2 yung sagot natin. So, that is x minus 3 and x plus 1. Okay? And this is now our factored form. Okay, so let us check first for the symmetry. For the symmetry, if we are going to replace the negative x to x, no, what will happen is, itong part na to, magiging positive dito, no? So, mag-change yung equation natin. So, therefore, there is no symmetry with respect to the y-axis. So, no symmetry with respect to the y-axis. Pero pag change natin yung negative y doon sa y natin, this y square here, no, even siya ay negative, is still y squared. So, there is symmetry with respect to the x-axis. And simultaneously, pag change natin siya, mag-change naman, no? Mayroong changes dito sa x natin. Dito wala. So, there is no symmetry with respect to the origin. Okay. So, how about the intercepts? Before we are going to answer the intercepts, gawin muna natin yung table na ginagawa natin kasi doon makikita naman natin yung mga intercepts natin doon sa summary. So, for the numerator, I have here x minus 6 and x plus 2. Tapos yung product ng dalawa, x minus 6 and x plus 2. And for the denominator, I have here the x minus 3 and the x plus 1. So, yung product ng dalawa, ito na ngayon yung denominator natin. And kapag dinivide natin yung numerator and denominator, ito naman yung ating y square. And if we are going to take the square root of the y square, that is our y. No? So, I hope nasundan nyo siya. So, we have this. Kailangan kasi natin yung final natin in terms of y. Kasi yun yung pinaka-simplified na form. Yeah. So, dito, magsi-zero yan siya sa 6. Positive. Kasi ito, magsi-zero sa negative 2. Tapos ito, magsi-zero sa positive 3. Ito, magsi-zero sa negative 1. Okay. So, for the x minus 6 here, that would be 0 at positive 6, positive sa kanan, negative sa kaliwa. For this x plus 2 here, si 0 siya dito sa negative 2, positive naman siya sa kanan, and negative sa kaliwa. And for our numerator, no, we have negative, negative, so that's positive. And this is 0, negative tayo dito, negative, negative, 0, positive here. And for x minus 3, that would be 0 at positive 3. Positive tayo sa kanan, negative tayo sa kaliwa. And for the x plus 1, that would be 0 at negative 1. Positive tayo sa kanan, at negative naman tayo sa kaliwa. And for the denominator, then we have negative, negative, so that's positive. Negative, negative, that's positive. This is 0. Negative, positive, negative tayo dyan. 0 tayo dyan. And this is positive. This is positive. Kasi ito yung makakapal na to. Parang yung kaklase mo. Na itong makakapal na sulat, ayan. Tsaka ito, i-divide natin yan. So, for the y square, i-divide natin yung numerator natin at yung denominator natin because this is our numerator and this is our denominator. So, we have here, i-read ko na lang siya. So, we have here positive and positive, so this is positive. 0 and positive, so that is 0. Negative and positive, negative. Negative and 0, so that is infinity. That is negative, negative, positive tayo dyan. Negative, 0, that is infinity. Negative, positive, that is negative. Positive, no, 0 and positive, that is 0. Positive, positive, so this is positive. Now, we are going to take the square root of this, no? Since y squared ito, para makuha natin yung value ng y, i-take natin yung square root niya. So, the square root of the positive is plus and minus. This is 0. This is I, imaginary. Of course, the undefined is still undefined. And this is plus and minus. This is undefined. This is imaginary. This is 0 and this is plus and minus. As you can see here, we have this region from the negative 2 up to the negative 1. Wala tayong graph dyan. From the positive 3 papuntang 6 ay wala rin tayong graph dyan. Kasi yan ay mga imaginary number. So may graph lang tayo galing dito sa negative 2 papuntang negative 2 sa pagitan nitong negative 1 and 3 and 6 papuntang positive. Okay? So, sagutin muna natin yung ating intercepts. Okay. For the x-intercepts, lahat nung nasa dulo na nag-0, x-intercept natin yun. As we can see here, 0 tayo dito at 0 tayo dito. So, ang x-intercept natin is negative 2, and positive 6. Yung dalawang to. Yung mga x-intercepts natin. For the y-intercept naman, what we are going to do is to substitute, no? X is equal to 0. So, kung titingnan natin dito, kung isi-0 natin lahat ng mga x, 0 na to, 0 yan, 0 yan, 0 yan. So, we have here negative 12 divided negative 3 is positive 4. And since naka-square to, kasi we have here y square is equal to 4, so meaning y is equal to plus and minus 2. So, yung ating y-intercept ay plus and minus 2. Yan. Okay. So, how about the asymptotes? For the asymptotes, as you can see here, meron tayo dito mga undefined, yung mga infinity.
Ito mga infinity yan. Ito at negative 1 at ito at positive 3. Sila yung mga vertical asymptotes natin. So, for the vertical asymptotes, we have x is equal to negative 1 and x is equal to positive 3. Okay? And for the horizontal asymptotes, balikan natin yung general form. Doon tayo mag-solve kasi siya lang yung makaka-determine ng ating horizontal asymptote. Okay, so what we are going to do here is to divide everything by the highest degree of the exponent, no? Yung highest degree natin ay x squared. So, divide natin siya lahat ng x squared. So, magkakaroon tayo ng y squared is equal to 1 minus 4 over x minus 12 over x squared. Yung denominator naman natin, we have 1 minus 2 over x minus 3 over x squared. So, we take the limit as x approaches infinity. So, kapag approaches infinity, then we have, ayan, 0 dito, 0 dito, 0 dito, at 0 dito. So, we have 1 over 1. 1 over 1 is syempre 1. No? So, we have here, y squared is equal to 1. So, ibig sabihin, yung y natin is plus and minus 1. So, the positive and the negative 1, no? Y is equal to positive 1 and y is equal to negative 1 ay ating horizontal asymptote. So, it only means na dalawa yung horizontal asymptote natin. Kasi, yung horizontal asymptote natin, y is equal to 1 at saka y is equal to negative 1. Okay? So, graph na natin. So, makikita natin dito at x is equal to 3 ay meron tayong vertical asymptote. 1, 2, 3. Yan. May vertical asymptote tayo dyan. Equation na to, x is equal to 3. And then, at x is equal to negative 1. Dito yan. Meron din tayong isa pang vertical asymptote dyan. This is x is equal to 1. And at x is equal to negative 2, meron tayo ditong x-intercept. Tapos may x-intercept din tayo at x is equal to 6. 4, 5, 6. Yes, dito. Okay. So, beyond negative 2, what you can see here is plus and minus. So, ibig sabihin, at nakikita natin, kung babalikan natin yung symmetry, no? Kung babalikan natin yung symmetry, ayan, no? Symmetrical yan with respect to the x-axis. So, ibig sabihin, kung ano yung nakikita natin sa taas, ay hindi yung nakikita natin sa baba. So, wait lang. There's more. Kasi nga, di ba, papunta pa lang tayo sa inside. Yung ating horizontal asymptote is y is equal to 1 at negative 1. Ayan. So, ilatag muna natin yung ating horizontal asymptote. Dito na sila lahat nagsama-sama na. Ayan. Sabi nga, diba, ni Mang Inasal, the more, the merrier. Siya ba nagsabi nun? O, siya ata. So, this is y is equal to 1 and this is y is equal to negative 1. Okay? Bago tayo magde-decide kung saan nga ba yung function natin naglalay. But before that, alamin muna natin, since we have the horizontal asymptote, saan ba nag-cross yung ating horizontal asymptote? Since we have here y is equal to 1 at saka y is equal to negative 1. So, balikan natin yung original equation natin. No? So, ito yung original equation natin. Ilagay natin dito. Wait lang. I-solve na lang natin. Since y is equal to 1, positive man yan or negative, since naka-square to, so 1 pa rin yun siya. That is, x squared minus 4x minus 12. Tapos yung denominator natin ay x squared
minus 2x minus 3. So, we have here x squared minus 2x minus 3 is equal to x squared minus 4x minus 12. So, cancel na yung ating x squared. Tapos, pagsamahin natin itong negative 4. So, may positive siya. Tapos, minus 2x. Tapos, itong negative 12. Tapos, ito lipat ng kabila. That's plus 3. So, we have here 2x. Tapos, dito naman, we have here negative 9. So, x is equal to negative 9 over 2. That is negative 4.5. So, dito, sa x is equal to negative 2. So, from here, kung titingnan natin, at negative 4.5, so 2, 3, 4, i-ano ko lang ha, i-shortcut ko na lang. Ang mga banda dito, kung yan ay negative 4.5, dyan daw, no, sa part na yan, nag-cross yung ating graph, no? So, tumawid siya dyan. Medyo habaan natin ito para ma-appreciate naman natin. Ilipat ko lang yung mga bagay-bagay. Ma-appreciate natin yung mukha niya. Okay. So, symmetrical siya, diba? Symmetrical siya with respect to the x and the y axis. Lakihan natin. Yeah. Okay. So, galing dito, pupunta siya doon. No? And, pupunta siya dyan. Ngayon, since yan yung value, yung 4.5, yung negative 9 over 2, dyan siya tumawid. So, tatawid yan. Lalampas siya dyan. Pero, babalik din ulit yan. Didikit lang siya ng didikit. At hindi na ulit siya tatawid. No? So, babalik ulit yan. Okay. And, for this, no? So, ano yung value ng ating Ano yung value ng ating y-intercept? We have plus and minus 2. So, kung ito ay 1, so 2 nandito yon at nandito, nandyan daw yung ating y-intercept. So, lalapit lang siya ng lalapit dun sa graph. Tapos dito, yan yung minima. Tapos, aakit siya dun. Ayan. Tapos, dito, yan. Kung ano yung mukha ng taas, hindi yung mukha ng baba. Kasi nga, symmetrical siya with respect to the x-axis. Pero, hindi naman siya kamukha doon sa y. Didikit lang ulit na ng didikit doon sa ating vertical asymptote. While in here, since meron tayo 6 to, no? Sa 6. Yan ay didikit lang ng didikit doon sa ating horizontal asymptote. At ito ay hindi tatawid. Ba't hindi siya tatawid? Kasi nga lumabas sa computation natin, tumawid lang siya sa x equal to negative 4.5. So, ibig sabihin sa kanan, hindi siya doon tatawid. Okay? So, this is the graph of our equation, y squared is equal to x squared minus 4x minus 12 over x squared minus 2x minus 3. No? So, kung sasagutin natin yung ating domain, we are now in letter D, domain. So, kung sasagutin natin yung domain natin, so sa domain, kung titingnan natin, ito yung mga kinulayan ko kanina, yung mga imaginary na yan, that is not part of your domain. No? So, meaning, for the domain is any value of x such that x is an element of the set, as you can see, from the negative infinity up to positive 2, no, negative 2, kasama, of course, yung negative 2, kaya brace yung gamit natin dyan. Union of the set from the x is equal to negative 1 to negative 1 yun. So, negative 1 up to positive 3, no? Wherein, si positive 3 at si negative 1 ay hindi kasama kasi asymptotic na sila. So, parenthesis naman tayo dito. Dito, brace tayo kanina. Okay. Union of the set from 6 up to positive infinity. Ayan. So, yan yung domain natin. So, for the range, no? So, medyo mahaba pa to kung kukumpitin pa natin yung range. Pero, ito lang naman yung aalamin kasi natin. Ano yung highest point na itinawid, no? After the negative 4.5. Tapos yung point naman in between this, no? Sa ating negative 1 papuntang positive 2. So, pwede na itong i-calculator natin. So, sa calculator natin, yun natin na node. And we have our table. And, yan. Tapos, i-graph natin to. Magsisimula tayo dito sa negative 1. Magtatapos tayo sa positive 3. Tapos, yung step natin, gawin natin 0.25 para medyo madami-dami. Kung kayanin ng memory, tingnan natin. Kaya naman. Ayan, error. Tapos, hanapin natin yung pinakamalaking number. We have here, yung pinakamaliit na number. Kasi dito, minima siya. No? Ayan, no? Yung 3.66. Yan, nag-stay siya dun, no? From 375, from 0.5 to 0.75, no? From 0.5, 3.667. Tapos yung isa ay 0.75, 3.667. Tapos pansinin nyo, galing dito, tataas na ulit yan. Tataas na siya ulit. So, kung ito ay 0.5 at 0.75, no? Nasa pagitan nila yung hinahanap natin. Tapos, ika-count natin si 3. Ayun. Ika-count natin si sinawan kanina 0.625. 0.625. Yan. Tapos, itong nakuha natin na 3.625, yan ay equation natin na wala pa yung square root, no? So, kukunan natin ang square root yan para yun yung value ng y natin. And that's 1.9, no? So, ibig sabihin, dito, that is 1.9. Tapos dito, that is 1.9. No? So, yung range natin, yun yung, kasi nandito, ano ito yung value na to. So, yun yung titingnan pa din natin pala. Kasi, ang kailangan kasi natin is the space in between, no? Dito, papunta doon sa limit natin na yan yung hinahanap natin kasi para masabit natin yung range natin. So, aalamin natin itong highest point natin after 4.5. So, check natin. Type lang natin dun sa may natin. Table. So, we have x squared minus 4x minus 12 over x squared minus 2x minus 3. Negative 10 hanggang 4.5. Tapos yung step natin ay gawin natin 4.5. Pero so far, ito yung pinakamalaki sa negative 10. 0.094. No? So, pero, kukunan pa natin yun ng square root. The square root of 1.094. So, that's 1.04. So, 1.04 yung highest point ng graph na to the left. Tapos dito, ang highest naman sa kanya ay 1.9. No? So, ibabawas na, ano natin yan, galing ng 1.04 hanggang 1.9. Hanggang doon lang. So, we can say that for the range, na by inspection lang yung ginawa ko. So, for the range, we can say that any value of x such that x is not an element of the set from the negative 1.9 up to negative 1.04. Yun. Yung sa taas pa. Yun of the set from 1.04 up to positive 1.9. So, yun yung ating range. And, bakit kasi x to? Y ito kasi range pala.